Well, Damien Martyn hasn't been under too much pressure batting at number 6 for Australia in this series. He's now at 7, and boy, is he under some at the moment. No. Australia are reeling. They're 29 for 5. Oh. Inside edge. That'll go all the way to the fence. Shot. It's not timed perfectly. In fact, it won't get to the fence. But they need all the runs they can get, Australia, at present. It's good bowling, threatening Damien Martyn's outside edge, and it'll run away. Good over in Australia at the drinks break, 48 for 5.
And here's a good stroke down the ground.
Well, there's a no ball by Daryl Tuffy, and once again stretching just to get that extra bit of pace and bounce.
Well, that is a 50 partnership, and that's a very good cut shot in that area he loves. Like that.
Well, this is too loose. Shane O'Connor bowling from the pavilion end. Hasn't been nearly as effective as he was from the city end at the beginning of the day. And it really makes me wonder whether he was taken off at the city end because of a pre-planned pattern that the New Zealanders may well have had, rather than working out what was going to be best in the events that were happening, with him getting so many wickets at the beginning of the day.
Well, here's a pull stroke, and this is 4 more.
So certainly you've got to question that decision of taking O'Connor off from the city end when he was doing so well. 3 for 15 from that end, and now he's struggling, as is Tuffy after 5 overs. His first 5 overs. Now we've seen the last 8 balls New Zealand have bowled, 5 of them have gone for boundary 4s.
Well, here's another 4. Well, there's a drive, there's a pull, and there's a very nice deft back cut down to the 3rd man boundary. Partnership now worth 68 between these two, building very quickly. 10 boundaries, so 40 of those 68 in boundaries, perhaps indicative that the New Zealand bowlers now have to change and adopt a different approach. They've got to get the ball in a place where the Australians are going to find it hard to hit boundaries. Well, this is 4 in a row.
Good stroke, and that is it. Excellent 50 for Damien Martyn. Daryl Tuffy couldn't pull it in, and the Australians are very grateful for this innings. Successive half centuries for his country. It's a beautiful cricket shot, deliberately played. It's a massive hit. I think that's gone all the way. It has. That's a huge hit. It's a long boundary, and the fast bowler does not like being cut over backward point for 6. Deliberate shot, beautifully played.
Well, this is, and usually it's the sort of shot that you'd see more in Australian wickets than here in New Zealand, but Cairns has bent his back, bounced that one in, and Damien Martyn's just smashed it over forward point, straight over the boundary into the crowd.
Oh, beautiful again off the back foot. Geez, played some vintage stuff. This is a good contest with the fielder and the ball, and I think the ball will win. Yes, it has. Just stand and deliver stuff. One over the top of point for 6 and one in front. Test cricket is quite a rare occurrence. And there's a few more to add to it. And no third man in place. Damien Martyn has shown that he can play the cut shot along the ground. Placement is what it's all about there. Lovely little piece of timing as well, and 4 more.
I understand from David Hooks he's not to be trusted. So if Martin's going to get to that 3-figure score for the first time, he probably has to do it with this partnership. Brilliant. Best place to hit a fast bowler. Australia all out for 252, and they will have a lead of 20